the things we can do with media across an embedded device, across a mobile phone, across a PC, across a server, right, across the internet, are quite remarkable. And they're things that we find incredibly powerful today, and the things that our children will expect by default as they move forward. So at this point, I'm going to invite my colleague Ryan Calfano to come out and take us through a demo of how this working together and taking these devices today lends itself for utilization by our customers. So Ryan, I'm going to hand off to you. Go ahead and take away.
So the digital home is a great platform for delivering really great experiences for our customers. And as Steve said, I'm going to take you through just a couple scenarios, things that you can do with technology that's shipping today that is just really great. So I'm going to start with this. This is a Canon PowerShot ST430 Digital ELPH camera. 5 megapixel camera, fairly straightforward, fairly common. What's great about this one is it has built-in Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to take a quick picture of the stage because it's nice and well lit. All right, so I've got a photo on this. Just with a quick switch of menu, just go over here, tell it I'd like it to connect to the network. And what that's going to do is go out, connect to my wireless network. It's going to notify the Windows PCs on my network that it has a new photo to hand off. And Windows Live Photo Gallery is going to prompt me to import that photo from that camera, all wirelessly. No cables, no difficulty, nice and simple. One click, and that photo is going to come from that camera and land on my computer in my photo gallery. So, it's a little fuzzy. I was never much of a photographer. So now I have that photo on my computer. What do I do with it next? Well, there's a lot of things I can do. The first thing I want to do is share it. And what's the most common way of sharing photos today? Not necessarily the best, but the most common. We send an email. So this is a Windows Live Photo Mail, and it's just available in Windows Live Mail as a client. And it tries to take that emailing a photo experience and go a little step further. So to begin with, I get a nice thumbnail right here of the photo, as opposed to just having it as an attachment. And I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more photos, because when you're doing a demo in front of a lot of people, it's a great opportunity to show off your kids. And now I'm going to put a caption on each photo so that folks know what's going on. Oops, little caps lock, hacker speak. So this was a Disney trip. And cute photo. All right, so now I've got some captions on there. Still a little bit bland, so let's kind of kick it up a notch or so. I'm going to add some brushed edges. Nice effect there. Add a little stationery. Bamboo kind of goes with the brushed edges. And now, in the past, if you wanted to send a photo to someone, again, it came as an attachment. Now I'm actually sending a scrapbook page. It's almost an experience in itself. I want to draw your attention to this. This is a really nice feature of PhotoMail. I have the option here of selecting what size photo I want to send. And by default, we're going to send the high resolution version up to 5 megabytes. It's a 5 megapixel camera, so this is great. So I'm sending basically full print resolution photos. Now, what's nice about this is what my family is going to receive when I mail it to them is just these thumbnails. So that means that the mail message is going to be nice and small in my inbox. And in the past, remember, you check mail, and it's because your mom sent you some photos, and it takes a long time to come down, puts you right past your email limit. Now, the high-resolution versions of these photos are actually stored up on a web server, on a private website, only accessible via this email. I get these nice thumbnails. I can enjoy it here, click on them. I can go up to the website, order photos online, or order prints online, rather. I can also download all the high-resolution versions in a single click, as opposed to having to download them one at a time. Really great way of taking the email and photo experience up to the next level. And again, all available today. So that's to share with friends and family. Now, if I want to share it around my home, I can use this digital picture frame. Now, digital picture frames have been around for a while. What makes this one special is, one, it's wireless, which is great. But again, we've had wireless frames. This one runs Windows CE and also has Rally technology. Now, what Rally technology does is it fixes one big problem that folks had with wireless picture frames in the past, and that's sitting there with a remote control, punching in the web key so you can connect it to your secure wireless network. With Rally technology, the negotiation happens with software, and all you need is a 6-digit PIN in order to get it connected. Adding a photo to this frame is even simpler. So this is a Windows Vista sidebar gadget for this photo frame. All I have to do is drag and drop the photo to the Vista sidebar gadget. Windows is going to process that photo, get it to the right size for the frame, and it changes right here in the gadget, and as you can see, it should go ahead and pop up, there we go, in the photo frame. And it's just that easy to share photos throughout my home. Now, this is wireless again, so I can put it in any room in my house. I don't have to run any cabling, I don't have to run any wiring. Very simple. You give this as a gift, and you're probably not going to get a phone call for support. Now, another way of sharing photos in the home. I have a multi-PC home. My kids have computers. My wife has her own. I am a geek. I can't help it. Easiest way to share media of any kind in the home is actually, or across multiple PCs, is a server. So we have a home server right here. Let me show you how easy it is to share photos on it. I open up this shortcut that the home server install process just puts right on my desktop, make it nice and easy. And I already have folders for music, photos, videos, making it very easy to share media using the server. I created a folder for Computex earlier. Just going to drag this photo and drop it there. Now that photo is actually sitting on this server and it's available to any other PC in my home. Very simple to do. Well, a server in the home, you might say, well, you know, that's kind of complicated. Typically, it's the kind of thing an IT pro hobbyist might do. Let me show you how simple we've made that with Windows. This is the home server management console. This is as hard as it gets. Nice and simple. We have a couple icons here that represent the 2 PCs in my house that are connected to this home server. And you'll notice, difficult to read, but right here it says that Lily's PC is backed up. Ryan's PC is the one I've been practicing the demo on all day, so it hasn't had a chance to be backed up. That happens at midnight tonight. Automatically scheduled by the home server setup process. Nothing I have to do. My systems are all backed up every single night, so I can trust that all of my data, all my important pictures, are going to be stored on this server even if my computer goes down. If I want to control access to the media on my server, I have user accounts for every member of my family. If I want to add a new one, it's very simple. I just click the Add button, type in a name, click Next, assign a password if I wanted to or not. I can assign special permissions to folders. I'm not going to do that now. Windows Home Server creates a user account, sets access to the other folders, giving full access to the public folders, no access to the user's private folders, creates a private folder for this user. I created a folder account for Mike. There's Mike's private folder. Here's the Photos folder that I was talking about before. I trust Mike, but I don't trust him with the pictures of my kids. So I'm going to go ahead and assign Mike read-only access to this Photos shared folder. Click OK on that. And it's just that simple. That's it. Windows, we've made it incredibly simple to manage a central home server and in your home.